All right, let's just get Andy Richter up here. Let's see what he's got to say.
Hello, aliens. That's not a pejorative, is it? I mean, aliens, you are literally aliens.
For us, it's actually a term of endearment.
Oh, that's good.
We prefer illegals, honestly. It makes us sound polite.
Well, thanks for having me. I was hoping for a probe, but whatever,
We can get to that later.
All right, let's do that later. That'll be for the OnlyFans feed.
Yes.
All right, let's get into the planned chaos.
President Trump's bold ideas are just happening with such a rapid pace. It's unbelievable. From
Diarrhea of ideas.
Canal to the Iron Dome to now the U.S. potentially taking over the Gaza Strip.
Oh, these are all the same thing. Greenland, Panama Canal, wiping out a specific race of people.
Why not just call it Putin's laundry list?
I mean, this is the Steve Bannon playbook.
I said, all we have to do is flood the zone. Every day we hit them with three things. They'll bite on one and we'll get all of our stuff done.
Even for an alien, it's disgusting looking at this person.
Every time I see his face, I just think about leaving behind a house with a bathtub that was somehow dissolved with acid. Do you remember that detail? That years ago, there was a bathtub that somehow, what the was going on?
What in God's name happened here?
What was the tub for?
It's for the flood.
Yeah, was it just his natural secretions ate through a bathtub?
Oh, yeah. He's like the Harkonnen in Dune, just needs a tub of oil.
Right. Or like the alien in Aliens, he nicked himself shaving and it just burnt right through the tub and then kept going to the center of the earth.
The constructs always flood the zone. There's only so much they can handle.
The other thing that's really annoying, this stuff about flood the zone, it works.
Oh, yes.
It is just take not just like a noodle, but the entire pot of spaghetti and throw it against the wall.
Yeah.
And then that's how you govern the nation.
Honestly, that's how Steve Bannon eats his dinner, judging by the way that he throws it on the wall and then climbs up it, and he just goes.
Yum, yum, yum. Yeah.
Well, first and foremost, the two-state solution has been something that they always talk about at the UN or any model UN class.
At the UN, at a place with leaders and representatives from every country.
Yeah.
Who is Israel supposed to actually negotiate? The Palestinian Authority? I don't think so, because their leadership is significantly older.
Older than 78?
Yeah.
Right. Dude, what are you talking about? That's a disqualifier?
I thought you had to be over 75 to run for president.
To run for anything.
Palestinian Authority, they're not on TikTok. They don't understand the Rizzler.
I think that what President Trump is talking about is working with Israel in order to clean Gaza up under U.S. leadership.
So when he said we'll own it, he meant we won't own it?
Right,
I don't.
Right. No, but leadership. Honestly, what that just means subcontractors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
okay.
means private owner. That means some resort company will become the new Palestinian Authority.
Gaza White Lotus season.
Oh, God. No, that's it's just another opportunity for corruption. That's Trump's brain is we can bring some contractors in here so we can steal money. Great.
Right, exactly.
There's nobody better at making a deal than the man who wrote The Art of the Deal.
Who hired a guy to ghostwrite The Art of the Deal.
Who reportedly wrote The Art of the Deal. Whose name is on The Art of the Deal.
The Art of Peace. I think that should be his next chapter.
All such peaceful acts. Greedily eyeing Greenland and saying Canada's going to be a 51st state. So peaceful.
Yeah.
The Palestinians got to go. Oh, he's about peace.
All right. Well, Alina's already looking at land in the Mediterranean. It's a hot market. You want to get in now. Get in while you can. Alina's going over. MAGA on the Mediterranean. Thank you so much, Alina Habba.
Again, it's a demolition site right now. It's not a livable place for any human being. And I think it's actually quite evil to suggest that people should live in such dire conditions.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Take that.
It's much nicer to forcibly remove them.
Yeah. She's like that. What was her name? Nellie on Little House on the Prairie?
Yes.
Maybe I'm too old. Just the mean girl. Yeah. Ass kissing, lips pursed. Mm-hmm.
The daily guidance says that the president will be meeting with Governor Abbott and Governor Newsom. It comes after the president took executive action to turn the water back on in California. Billions of gallons are flowing now.
Andy, how are you enjoying the billions of gallons flowing of water?
It's really...
They're really flooding the zone.
Having it settle in a dry lake bed in Central California... and then having it eventually evaporate where not even agriculture can get to it. He really did it.
Secretary of State Rubio says El Salvador has agreed to take in dangerous criminals from anywhere in the world deported by the U.S., including U.S. citizens.
Including those of U.S. citizenship and legal residence. No country's ever made an offer of friendship such as this.
Because it's so f***ed up.
This is so touching.
Friends don't let friends pay American living costs for prisoners.
Every Democrat in the Senate voted to confirm him because they're like, oh, you were a senator. We're all friends. We know you. He's a good guy. You.
The president officially announcing those new tariffs against Canada, Mexico, and China. Is the United States now in a trade war?
Yeehaw!
Yeah, what the is she outdoors? Like, what the?
It's high noon.
What the
She looks like she just came from one of those like photos you do. It looks like the 1820s.
They should have put a sepia filter on her.
If prices go up, it's because of other people's reactions to America's laws.
Oh.
That's how tariffs work.
That's not passing the cost on to the consumers. That is overreaction to American laws.
Yeah.
The drug cartels have had operational control of both of our borders, Larry.
What?
The infamous Winnipeg cartel. You don't know about this? Yeah.
Right, exactly. When you go to Toronto, you have to like hide in the like carcass of a hanging side of beef in order to get in.
He called this off, saying that he had won concessions from both of them, but is there a tangible concession in your view?
Well, it's a commitment from Trudeau that wasn't there to help with fentanyl, to help with the black market.
Well, he announced the plan.
And to secure the border.
He announced that plan, though, 6 weeks ago, back in December.
Well, at least he's reiterated it and formalized it. And here's
you say tomato, I say suck his butt.
He crossed his heart and he hoped to die. Like, it's official now.
You know, I know that you love me, but it's nice to hear you say I love you. I just need you to reiterate it.
Need the reassurance. Yeah.
It's just like hearing it for the first time.
Elon Musk, does it bother you that he has access to the federal payment system for the U.S. Treasury?
I am euphoric that he finally has access to it. I mean, look
at him. That's a guy euphoric. It's a euphoric.
Let me put on my euphoric face.
Somebody throw me a pillow to cover this thing.
Your answer is no, that it doesn't bother you.
No, I mean, not only does it not bother me, I'm excited for it. Look, Trump 2.0 is way better than 1.0, and so far, in my opinion, the best sequel ever.
I'd rank this one right after Son of Mask.
This guy has not seen Dune Part 2.
That's true. And arguably not Curly's Gold either.
Some of these Doge engineers that Elon Musk has helping him are as young as 19 years old.
That's good. They're very smart, though, Peter. They're like you. They're very smart people.
Is that same nudge?
Yeah.
That was. It's that same little same child.
Fox News #1 nepo baby.
He's like a father now. He's grown up before our eyes.
Have you met any of these guys?
No, I haven't seen them. They work actually out of the White House. They're smart people.
I haven't seen them. They work in my house, but I've never seen them.
They only come out at night, and they come out and they build the shoes.
They have 3 rules. Don't get them wet. Don't feed them after midnight.
Yeah. We should use some of them in the control towers where we were putting people that were...
Oh, let's not give up a chance to be racist.
One of the qualifications is you could be intellectually deficient.
Oddly, apparently the same qualifications to be president.
You could be intellectually deficient. Show me where that is.
Let's get that kid that goes by Big Balls in there.
So this news just broke in the last hour. The Department of
Who is
Government.
this rotisserie chicken talking to us?
The new burned Muppet.
Oh, it's nice to know he made it safely to hell.
This is how FDR would deliver his fireside chats.
Yeah. The Department of Government Efficiency run by Elon Musk. I want to salute you all for your great work. Now let's keep fighting. We've won major battles.
Are you guys spotting like weird like...
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but
Just that, well, I mean, yeah, there's a few things it could be, but, you know, that kind of jaw action, I've seen that before.
Oh, this was just a thing underneath that video. Why is he shirtless?
I just got
out of the hot tub.
I wanted to do a report before the globalists got to me.
Chuck Todd. He issued a
Jump scare.
This is a special one. This is a hobby horse, but it is Chuck Todd week, so I feel like we should end on it.
He issued a memo to his colleagues saying that he is leaving the network, telling staffers there's never a perfect time to leave a place that's been a professional home for so long.
Except for many years ago, that would have been fine.
New projects that are on the cusp of going from pie in the sky to near reality.
As far as there's not a long distance between those two, as far as I'm concerned. just depending on if it's Chuck Todd telling you it, it's like, well, Chuck, come on.
Yeah, that's such a sad going away statement.
I got a lot of stuff going on, guys.
Stay tuned.
Don't worry, I'll land on my feet.
It's time for you to meet me, Chuck Todd.
I am happy to announce that Alien Super Show will be hosting the Chuck Todd cast. So
he's the fourth alien.
It's actually, he's going to gain viewers from it, I think. So that's
the Chuck Todd cast. That just feels bad saying it. But.
Well, I think that's it. So we survived.
That was it.
We all
Yeah,
survived.
we did it. Yeah.
I'm sorry to expose you to news again, Andy. I hope
That's all right.
Your face is so much sadder than when you started. I'm really sorry.
No, it's just it gets that way. I wake up happy, and then by the time I'm asleep, I'm sad.
Oh God.
No, and I just think I'm doing this week. You guys are going to do next week, and it's going to be even worse.
Yeah, it only gets worse.
Oh, it shouldn't happen to an alien.
No, it's the worst assignment we've ever had.
We'll never ask you back, but
All right.
For your benefit.
Open invite, but we don't expect it. Yeah.
All right.
This was great. Thank you so much.
Sure, no problem.
Andy, if there's anything you would want to promote or...
Oh, and I just, the Andy Richter Collins show on Sirius XM, and I have a podcast, The Three Questions, and that's all I do. I don't even know what I do anymore. That's
enough.
Show business is so strange now. I'm not even sure exactly what it is that I do.
Existential crisis.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like I'm just a realtor's license away from a completely different life.
Hey Humies, thanks for tuning in. If you like the show, help us invade your planet by subscribing to our YouTube channel or drop us a comment. We really love those. If you really like the show, subscribe to our Patreon where we share some bonus content. All right, okay, gotta go. Bye!